Today's lesson, folks: don't bite off more than you can chew, or in this case, more than you can claw. Our confident eagles dive in for a fight thinking they're unstoppable, but boy, do they get a surprise. Turns out, these prey aren't playing along, and they give the eagles a lesson in humility. Let's see who's the real boss in the skies today. Hey guys, before we start watching the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next new videos. Let's go, guys. Eagles usually have the upper hand. Our golden eagle thought he was the king of the skies. He spotted a delicious meal from above and dove right in for the feast. But he didn't take these bully vultures seriously, who were already there with empty stomachs, and definitely not in a joking mood. The golden eagle waited for the right moment and moved in on the food. He was really enjoying his lunch when suddenly, everything turned upside down, just as he thought he was the boss. It seems there's always a bigger bully out there. This giant vulture didn't care at all who the king of the skies was. He just wanted food. The heavyweight vulture charged at the eagle and got into a real brawl with him, just like a WWE wrestler. He slammed the eagle onto his back and went full attack mode. Using mostly his legs, the vulture landed a solid kick right to the eagle's rear, as if saying, "I'm gonna teach you a lesson." It seems the eagle's plans for a solo meal didn't go as expected. Sometimes even the kings of the skies have to bow down. This eagle thought it was about to feast on a buffet of chicks. With a rumble in its stomach, it swoops down for a bite, but Mama Hen is not about to accept that and won't back down without a fight. Mama Hen spreads her wings like an angry gladiator and charges straight at the eagle. The poor eagle doesn't even realize what's happening when it sees Mama Hen attacking. She corners the eagle against the rocks and goes on the offensive. The eagle stands there, mouth agape, and eyes wide in sheer disbelief, wondering how it got into this situation. It seems to have learned a valuable lesson. Never mess with someone else's babies. Who would have thought a mama hen could be this terrifying? Let me know your thoughts below. Two capercaillies are fighting when suddenly a clueless eagle drops into their brawl and attacks one of them, trapping it with its sharp talons, thinking it's about to have a great meal today. But the other capercaillie, witnessing the scene, bravely and fearlessly charges at the eagle. It attacks the eagle several times, using its sharp beak to strike the eagle's head and wings, just like a boxer cornering their opponent in the ring. The unfortunate eagle never saw it coming and gets hit so hard that it eventually lets go of the capercaillie in its grip and focuses only on defending itself. The poor eagle thought it had found a free lunch, but what it really encountered was a capercaillie with a whole lot of confidence. Today's lesson: never mess with a mother ready to defend her babies. And before you attack a hen's chicks, you better think it through. This eagle thought he was getting a quick, tasty meal, but Mama Hen taught him that messing with this family was a big mistake. She charged at him so fast, like a jet, that the eagle didn't even have time to think about what had happened before he had to flee. Eagles aren't used to being chased, but this one just experienced the scare of his life. He thought it would be easy, but Mama Hen showed him he was wrong. And now, he probably won't go near hens again. Farm life is always unpredictable. This hawk dives in confidently, thinking he scored an easy meal by grabbing a chicken. Another chicken, probably the neighbor of the poor target, tries to help. But who's the real hero here? Yup, it's the goat. At first, the goat just stands there, confused, like, what's going on? But once it clicks, it charges at the hawk and manages to save the chicken. Today's lesson: never underestimate a goat's intelligence. And never mess with chickens when there's a goat around. If you see a hen with her chicks, you better mind your own business. This eagle learned that the hard way when he found himself in the middle of Mama Hen's wrath. He thought he could easily snatch one of the chicks for a quick snack, but when Mama Hen launched a full-on attack, he quickly went from predator to prey. After a few well-placed kicks, punches, and slaps, the eagle didn't just lose his lunch, he lost his pride too. Life lesson: never get between a hen and her chicks. Today's lesson: don't mess with farm life unless you're ready for a chicken to show you who's boss. A hawk thought he was in for a feast, swooping down proudly toward the farm. But what he didn't expect was a warrior chicken. The dogs just stood there in shock, watching this chicken turn into Rocky. The dogs were ready to help, but it was clear the brave chicken had everything under control. Didn't even need the dogs. It handled it all with its sharp beak, striking the hawk over and over. That dumb hawk learned the hard way: don't attack what you can't handle. Just because something looks simple doesn't mean it really is. This dumb hawk attacked the chicks of a fierce mother hen, thinking he was about to score an easy meal. But he didn't consider the angry mama. He never expected that Mama Hen would attack him like a tiger. When eagles attack chicks and their mother, they regret it. So what about a hawk? The hen came at the hawk with kicks and punches from every direction, leaving the hawk in complete shock. Mama Hen went beyond just defending herself in this battle and ultimately took down the poor hawk. It shows that even creatures who seem weak on the surface can become surprisingly powerful and even deadly when fighting for what matters to them. Never underestimate the power of a mother. Once again, a clueless and reckless eagle goes after a mother hen and her chicks. Classic mistake. I probably don't even need to tell you what happens next, right? But no, let me explain. This eagle is in for a big surprise. Like they never expect this level of aggression from mama hens. Mama hen comes at this poor eagle like a fierce lion, attacking from the front and the back. She's as quick and agile as a bantamweight boxer. Her speed is insane, leaving the eagle no time to even think. The only thing this eagle ends up with is a terrifying front row ticket to a nightmare, a gladiator chicken showdown. This overconfident eagle calmly lands near Mama Chicken and her chicks, thinking, well, I'll just have a nice meal with both the mother and her babies. But hold on, let's take a good look at this chicken. Does she look like stupid? Someone who's gonna let that happen? Definitely not. She goes at that eagle like a prize fighter, pecking at its head and face. And our majestic eagle runs away like a total coward. Who would have thought a hen could be this fierce? The eagle sure didn't. Some days you're the hunter, but other days, you're just the prey. Today's lesson from nature is, never think your prey is a fool. This golden eagle thought it was about to catch a tasty turkey. But speed without strategy is nothing. The turkey was playing a smart game, folks. Just when the eagle got within a hair's distance and thought it had its target, the turkey pulled a Matrix-style dodge, leaving the eagle empty-handed and embarrassed. The eagle's lunch plans were canceled, and the turkey, full of excitement and stress, ran towards freedom. Mr. Eagle, better luck next time. Keep practicing, buddy. Rule number 1. Always know your opponent. Never pick a fight you can't win. And this eagle? He clearly didn't know who he was up against. Before the eagle's talons even touched the ground, Mama Hen charges at him like Mike Tyson, raining down on him like a volcano. The poor eagle has no idea what hit him and scurries into a hole to hide in fear. Yeah, that's what happens when you underestimate a mother's love. Tough day for the eagle, right? It's got a sting getting beat up by a chicken. They say courage means standing and fighting, but this turkey has a different opinion, as if saying, No, bro. Courage is being a sprinter and running away. A hungry hawk is perched high up in the trees, eyeing a delicious meal. His target? A plump and juicy turkey. But this turkey is more like an Olympic sprinter. He's got all his senses on high alert, making sure he doesn't end up as the hawk's lunch. The hawk dives at him several times with lightning speed, but each time, misses. The plump turkey is clever, wearing the hawk down with every failed attack. It's almost like the turkey is mocking the hawk, saying, "Sorry, buddy, but you're not turning me into a meal today." The hawk is going crazy in this wild chase, desperately trying to catch that juicy turkey. But the turkey doesn't let the hungry hawk achieve its dream, as if saying, "I should record this sprint. I might break some records next year." You'd never think that a love story in a backyard could turn into an action movie, right? But when you've got a tough rooster and an unlucky hawk, the whole game changes. A proud and handsome rooster is busy showing off and flirting with his beloved hen, just like a romantic hero. But when he leaves her alone for just a few seconds to head into the house, a sneaky hawk, who's been waiting in the shadows, swoops down to attack the hen. Just when you think it's all over for the poor hen, the battle-hardened rooster charges back with full force. His pride and protective instinct kick in, and he completely wrecks the hawk. The poor hawk quickly realizes he's lost the fight and starts begging for mercy. Luckily for the hawk, he finds a way to escape just in time. Otherwise, the tough rooster would have really kicked hawk ass. The hawk, gasping for air, flies away and looks back at the rooster from a distance, as if thinking, "I'm never messing with a rooster's love life again." Dear friends, if you enjoyed the video, please leave us your comments and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the bell icon to get notified about new videos. Thanks for being with us. See you in the next video.